Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at what you're not expecting to happen from the 1st of October to the 15th. And we're going to go over the unpredictable events that may take place. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Crystal. If you would like to see more of my readings, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified in the future whenever I post. And if you do want a personal session, because this is general, please check out my description box. My website will be listed there. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. So Aquarius, what are they not expecting to happen that may actually take place from October 1st through the 15th? Also, if you would like to get a live personal reading, I go live here on my YouTube channel now at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I take your personal questions for a small donation, of course. But I take your questions and we see what's going on with your situation. So if you would like to get a fast reading, please feel free to join us for those live streams, okay? Now, the first card out is the Servant card. Interesting. This is so interesting because Aquarius energy, for one, is such a humanitarian energy to begin with. But then with the Servant card, it's kind of like, it's like interconnected with the energy of Aquarius in a sense. But basically what I'm seeing with this card for a lot of my Aquarius, you guys are going to start to realize this: being overly nice and being there for people at their beck and call is not helping you in any sort of way. Like, some of you are really going to have to embrace your natural Aquarian energy, which is being able to detach yourself from certain situations and understand boundaries a lot better. I feel like sometimes some of my Aquarius, you guys allow people to kind of overstep certain boundaries, romantically, in your family, whatever. And it's to your own detriment because you almost feel like you're indebted to other people, and that's not fair to you, you know? Um, some of you, if you work like more of a customer service job, so this could be like working at the mall, working at a kiosk, or working fast food, or working at a restaurant. There could be, of course, with everything that's going on in the world, a little bit of issues with the job. This could be, you still having a job per se, but hours could be cut, or, you may be doing things that may be out of the ordinary from like your job description, or even there could even be like this high intensity of whether or not you will still have your job tomorrow in a sense. But what I get from this, Spirit is saying some of you have some sort of inner understanding of what you want to do in life. It's time for you to invest in that, because some of you have made this job that you're working at right now the main source of income, and you've been allowing it to kind of take your focus off being able to invest in those creative ideas and invest in that entrepreneurship dream that you may have. And this is a perfect time for you to actually take the initiative to invest more into that. Okay, so if your job is a little shaky right now, think about what you wanted to do before signing up for that job. What were your aspirations? What were some things that you wanted to do? Okay, and invest more into that. And some of you, you will be realizing that whatever job you may have, you may be giving too much of yourself, and it's making you feel like you're going crazy because you don't know what's going to happen next. We have the Soldier card here. Interesting. So you guys are going to have to defend yourself. You guys are definitely going to have to defend yourself in this first half of December. This could be this could be in multiple ways. This could be you having to defend yourself in an argument against someone. You having to defend yourself literally, as far as like defending yourself with somebody trying to do physical harm to you. And this may be you realizing as a woman, you may need to carry a firearm because women feel like they're unprotected nowadays. You may have to protect yourself in a sense where you're going to have to start building, like I said, those boundaries, because you may have certain people who are messing with you. Again, these forms of protection are going to come based off of what type of situation or circumstance you're in. But I'm definitely seeing a form of you having to stick up for yourself or physically defend yourself. That's going to come up in the first half of October. What I will say is, if you can handle it in a way where the situation doesn't get blown up bigger than what it needs to be, then do so. But like I said, those circumstances are going to come up. We have the reunion card in reverse. So during this time frame, you're also going to have to either shut somebody down in regards to them trying to come back into your life. Or for some of you, you're going to have to shut down the idea of wanting to get back with someone. So some of you may have been in this energy of like really wanting to get back with somebody who may have not been good for you, or things were just all over the place. And you may be realizing that, for one, this person's just not going to come back around, or that it's not in your best interest to even try to pursue a connection with somebody who you were having so many issues with prior. Okay. Some of you also, if you try to go back to somebody from the past, you may be in for a rude awakening. Okay. You need to be careful of trying to go back to people from your past, because what ends up happening is, for one, you're putting the power back into their hands. And two, it's making you almost be victim to what they say do, especially if they're the ones who are wrong. Like, it would be one thing if you were wrong in the situation and you wanted to get forgiveness for it. But if somebody else is wrong and then you go ask for them to come back after they cheated on you or did whatever, you're like putting power back into their hands and then making it obvious that you will allow somebody to cheat on you and you'll take them back. So that's another thing that's coming through. But just the main thing is, if you guys try to reconcile with an ex, it may not go as planned. Or if an ex tries to reconcile with you, it may not go as planned. So just kind of keep that in mind here. We also have the priest card. So I am seeing that you guys are going to get more and more into your faith. Some of you may be actually learning more and more about spirituality, learning more about self. This could be, taking the time to understand the tarot cards. You could be getting into tarot, or, getting more into the Bible. Again, everybody has their own beliefs, but I just see overall you guys are going to be investing more and more into your spiritual beliefs and understanding self through that during this first half, which is really, really important. We also have the house card in reverse. Interesting. Okay, I don't want to say this. I don't like this message, but the card came out, so I'm just going to have to say it. And I don't want you guys to be like, why didn't you say what that message had to say? So with the house card in reverse, usually this card to me is like stability, structure, strong foundation, things of that nature. With this card in reverse, some of you guys, like, your living situation may be tested. So if you live with someone else, you may be having some issues with that roommate, and you may be leaving or needing to leave because of that. Others of you, somebody who you may live with may have lost their job during this whole situation that's going on in the world right now, and there may be some financial issues there. What else is coming through? Some of you who may be living by yourself, you may have got, laid off, and things may be catching up as far as the bills are concerned, and you may be concerned about where you're going to live. Some of you, like, just your living environment just may be upside down. Like, you may be married and the person who you're married to is stressing you the hell out, or you're just starting to realize a lot of things that you may have not noticed before that were dysfunctional in your living situation are now, really starting to show how dysfunctional it really is, if that makes any sense. Okay. So this is like you needing to kind of re-look at your foundation as to what you're building upon as well. All right, I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much Aquarius, for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from this. If you do need a personal, because this is general, please check out my description box or join us at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on my YouTube channel, where I go live and answer your personal reading questions. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like this video, all that stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.